Hello friends, this is Dr. Abhijit Muglikar, consultant diabetologist, Latur. In the treatment of diabetes, insulin is a very important medicine. But what we doctor has experienced, most of the times when we prescribe insulin to the patient, it's a hurdle. Why hurdle? Because most of the times when we prescribe insulin, hardly they accept it. Either or they accept it but with a negative attitude. So what happens when we prescribe insulin? Hardly they take insulin properly. So they don't know either how to take insulin or they are lagging in the knowledge about the insulin's technique. So in this session, we'll see the types of insulin, how we can take the insulin, means proper technique of taking insulin, and various instruments which can be used for taking insulin. If insulin is not taken properly, then definitely you cannot control blood sugars. It's a truth. It's a truth actually. So how we can take insulin? But before that, just we'll see the types of insulin. If you see insulin externally, if you see the external appearance of the insulin, there are basically two types of insulins. Doctor may prescribe you a clear solution of insulin or a cloudy solution of insulin. So basically there are two types of insulin, either a clear solution or a cloudy solution. Of course, this is by external appearance. Then there are two instruments by which we can take insulin. First one is the syringe or the needles. Now there are two types of needles which are used for injection of the insulin. The first one is the syringe, which is having 40 international units, a capacity of 40 international unit, and second syringe is of 100 units. So if doctor has prescribed an insulin which has a 40 units, 40 international units potency, then you will have to use this syringe, that is which carries or which has a capacity of 40 units. And if doctor has prescribed you 100 units insulin, then you will have to use this syringe. So this is the first instrument, or rather this is the first thing by which we can take insulin. It's a bottle and syringe or needle. The second thing by which we can take insulin is the insulin pens. Now this is a very easy method. Why easy method? Because already insulin will be loaded in a cartridge, or it is a pre-filled insulin pen. Then it has a needle. If you see needle, it's very thin as well as very short. And the third part of this pen is the dial. Now you can see the numbers here. If you dial these, then you can increase the number of units accordingly. Means if the doctor has prescribed 10, you will have to see 10 number over here. So accordingly you can use 10 units or 20 units or 25 units, whatever you have been prescribed. So this is the second method by which you can take insulin. The first one is the needle and the syringe, and second one is the insulin pen. Now before knowing or before understanding how to take insulin or what are the techniques of insulin injection, we'll see where we can take insulin. What are the sites where we can take insulin? So these are the mainly three sites where you should take, or you will have to take insulin. The first one is over the arms, second is over the abdomen, and third one is the thighs. Thighs on the external part. If you are taking on the arms, then you will have to take help of any of the health worker or any of the family member. But if you are taking insulin by your own, then you can take insulin over the abdomen or you can take insulin on the thighs. If you are taking on the thighs, external part you should use, and if you are taking on the abdomen, then you will have to take insulin injection besides your umbilicus, around your umbilicus. So these are the three sites where you can take the insulin injection. Now we'll see how you can take insulin injection, or what is the right technique to take the insulin injection. First we'll see this syringe, how you can use this syringe and the needle. Now this is a cloudy solution. So before taking this cloudy solution, you will have to shake this bottle. Now why this is so? Because cloudy solution is nothing but a mixture of insulins. So you will have to mix it well. So prior to injection, you will have to just shake this bottle so that it will get mixed properly. Now after that, you will have to check whether the prescribed insulin is of 40 units or 100 units. Now if you see this, it's of 40 units. So needle should be of 40 units. So after that, you will have to remove this needle cap. Then you will have to see how much units your doctor has been prescribed. Suppose your doctor has prescribed 20 units. So you will have to take 20 units of the air in your syringe. By this piston, by using this piston, you can take 20 cc of air in this syringe. Then through this rubber diaphragm, you will have to inject the air inside this bottle slowly. Now without removing needle, without removing this syringe, you will have to withdraw insulin inside the syringe slowly up to mark 20, because doctor has prescribed 20 units. Once you have confirmed that insulin is in a syringe and it is of 20 units, then you can remove the needle. You can keep away your bottle. Just like a pen, you can handle this syringe in your hand. You should pinch the skin, and in the 90 degree, you will have to pierce your skin. Then you can inject slowly insulin injection in your skin by pushing this piston. This process should be very slow. After pushing complete insulin injection in your skin, you can withdraw this needle slowly. And after that, there is no need to rub your injection site. Now this is how you can take with the help of syringe as well as needle. Now how you can take with a pen? Now this is an easier one, because in syringe or in needle, you will have to withdraw the insulin from the bottle. But if you see pens, you will have already filled insulin injection. So there is no need to withdraw the insulin injection. Only thing is, you will have to just see whether the prescribed insulin is a cloudy or a clear one. If it is a cloudy, again you will have to shake the pen so that it will get mixed properly. Now after that, you will have to remove the cap of the needle. Then you will have to see the number. Your doctor has prescribed 20 units, suppose. With the help of this dial, you can load the insulin pen. Now just see, in front of this white line, there has to be your number. It's 10 now. Now again you will have to dial up to 20. Now when it comes to 20, your pen has been loaded with the 20 units. Again, in the same manner, you will have to hold this pen. You will have to pinch the skin either on the thighs or over the abdomen. Then in the center, through 90 degrees, you will have to just pierce the skin, and you can push the piston so that insulin will be pushed in your skin or in your body. Now after that, if you see, again the 0 number will come in front of that white line. So again you will have to cap the needle, and you can keep the insulin pen. So these are the techniques by which you can take the insulin injection. There is a third method by which you can take insulin with the help of CSII. It is nothing but a continuous subcutaneous insulin infusion pump, but it's a costlier one. Hardly patient can afford. So hardly doctors prescribe that CSII, but that is also one of the technique by which insulin can be used or insulin can be injected inside the patient. When any doctor prescribes you, my suggestion would be, don't change the doctor, change your mentality. Be positive. If your doctor is prescribing insulin, though it's a injection one, but you can easily take that injection without any help of any of the health worker. So it's very easy, but definitely if you are taking this insulin injection with a positive attitude, you can control your blood sugars. So if your doctor is prescribing, change your mentality instead of changing the doctor. So I can say that you can live your diabetes with healthy life also. Thank you.